Ford's SUV product line was getting a little bit too crowded, and unfortunately a culling came along, and in that culling, unfortunately the Edge did not make it. 2024 was the last year. Ford has a lot of great crossover SUVs. In fact, that's kind of what they focus on, is trucks and SUVs. They really don't make any cars anymore except for the Mustang. We have the Escape, which is a compact. We have the Bronco Sport, which is another compact crossover. And in the midsize category, we did have the Edge. We also had the Bronco, and we have the Explorer. The Edge kind of fit really nice in the product line. It was a little bit bigger than the Escape and the Bronco Sport, smaller than the Explorer. But unfortunately, when it came to sales numbers, it just was not cutting the cake. So unfortunately, Ford discontinued it in 2024. But if you're looking for a midsize crossover and you're looking for some performance, like this ST model, on the pre-owned market, the Edge might be a compelling case. And since it was not quite as popular on the new side, on the pre-owned market, they have a tendency to be a pretty good bang for their buck. What you get, dollar for dollar, pound for pound for your money with the Ford Edge is actually pretty good on the pre-owned market compared to some of the competitors, which generally demand a higher price point. Most mid-size crossovers have third row seating. The Edge was never available with third row seating. I guess they could have fitted in here, but it is kind of on the smaller end of a mid-size. Not all mid-size vehicles are the exact same size. This is smaller than the Explorer, so it'd be kind of a tight squeeze for a third seat here. So obviously, with mid-size crossovers, a lot of people have families. That's why third row seating is generally popular with mid-size crossovers. But if you don't have a big growing family, you just want a nice, comfortable mid-size crossover, the Edge is a great one to consider, especially this sporty ST model. We have lots of space back here. You can hit this button right here to expand your cargo space, folding down the rear seats, turning it into like a little cargo van. You have additional storage in here, as well as the spare tire. Power liftgate, nice styling in the rear. I like those exhaust finishers with kind of like a trapezoidal type design. This has a tow hitch on it. This one's in beautiful shape at very low miles. We recently took this one in on trade. One of the dividends of being a little bit bigger midsize, you have more interior space for passengers. I'm 6'2", very comfortable back here. Ford applies the ST moniker to all their performance-based products. So with the Ford, the Edge ST has a more aggressive wheel and tire package, a sport-tuned suspension, a little bit more aggressive front fascia, and more power. This has a 2.7 liter twin turbo V6, fantastic engine. We can find in other Ford products. It makes 335 horsepower. So this thing is very fun to drive, lots of acceleration. You have all-wheel drive to put that part of the ground in the most efficient manner as possible. And the front end styling almost looks like a little bit of a police interceptor as well. You also have a little bit more aggressive sport bolstered seats with the ST logo on them to hold you in place during performance driving. You have this nice contrast stitching in the steering wheel, the ST badge right there. Analog speedometer right in the middle with with digital gauges to the left and right. You have a nice big vertical screen for the infotainment system, a la Tesla. Rear parking camera, parking sensors, heated seats. Great sounding B&O sound system. For 2023, they made the interior appearance package standard on the ST. This one only has 19,156 miles. Beautiful shape, beautiful condition. Unfortunately, this great product is no longer available new, but luckily you can find some nice pre-owned examples like this if this strikes a chord. Definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a performance-based midsize crossover at a great price point. I'm telling you, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Sometimes vehicles that are overlooked by other people, like the opposite end of the mid-size category, like a Toyota 4Runner, which is obviously a little bit of a different animal than this one. But generally Toyota 4Runners, you buy a new one, and sometimes on the used market, lightly used ones are about the same price. It's crazy how well some of those vehicles hold their value. Or something like this that's less popular on the used market, you can get these at a far discount from the original MSRP, and they're great products. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We are Way Scarff Ford Isuzu. We sell new Fords, new Isuzus. We've been in business 103 years, probably serving the greater Seattle Tacoma area, located in Auburn, Washington. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. We have more coming out all the time. I don't know if this ST will be available when you're watching this video, but I will leave a link in our description of this video description of all our ST inventory. If this one's not available when you're watching this, or maybe you're watching this video 5 years in the future, maybe we have another cool Edge or couple in stock for you to check out. We'll see you next time.